Well, less than an hour before last night's deadline, Governor Greg Abbott vetoed the bill that would have banned THC products in Texas, subsequently calling for a special session to regulate the industry.
And in his veto proclamation, the governor said the law likely faced some valid legal challenges and really wants an approach which won't get held up in courts. However, the bill's largest advocate, Dan Patrick, isn't buying Abbott's reasoning. State Capitol reporter Adam Schwager has more.
In a Sunday night stunner, Governor Greg Abbott vetoed a THC ban minutes before it would have become law. And here's how the bill's biggest advocate reacted.
The governor of the state of Texas wants to legalize recreational marijuana in Texas. That's the headline, folks.
In his veto declaration, Abbott noted a similar law passed 2 years ago in Arkansas, which has been held up in court since. He said it would never go into effect because of valid constitutional challenges, and Texas cannot afford to wait.
Thought you were going to go on vacation?
Lieutenant Governor Dan Patrick wasn't buying his argument.
This was a lowly district judge in Arkansas. But even if Arkansas loses, it doesn't matter. Arkansas does not impact Texas.
Patrick took issue with Abbott not only waiting to the last minute to veto SB 3, but also with his lack of input through the entire process, accusing the governor of telling him not to worry about it before session began.
In fact, he asked a couple of lawyers on my staff, he said, can you give me some answers I can give, because when I sign this, I need some answers to give.
In addition to his veto, Governor Abbott called lawmakers back here to discuss regulating the industry, listing these as some of his proposals. Lieutenant Governor Patrick, however, controls everything that ends up on the Senate floor, and it appears he's unwilling to compromise on what he views as a life or death matter.
He would have to have 15 Republican votes. Out of 19 members, we're down one now with Kelly Hancock gone. So it has to meet that threshold on any bill. I don't know if there are 15 to legalize marijuana.
Lawmakers will come back to Austin on July 21st for a 30-day special session. In Austin, I'm Adam Schwager.
And we did reach out to Governor Abbott's office for comment on what the lieutenant governor had to say. The governor's office sent us a statement saying, in part, quote, Governor Abbott has always shared the lieutenant governor's desire to ensure that THC products are not sold to our children and that the dangerous synthetic drugs that we have seen recently are banned. SB 3 was well-intentioned but legally flawed, and this is why he is putting it on the special session agenda so it can be fixed, improved, and signed into law. We should not risk years of potential legal battles when we can fix the bill and protect kids now. Governor Abbott looks forward to working with the legislature to pass a strong bill that is on sound legal footing.